Greetings, greetings. Greetings. Okay, this video is about how reading is beneficial to the mental, and how it could help you, and how it has helped me. Since I've been getting into reading, my mental is more clear. I could memorize better. I'm learning new words. I'm reading books. I'm ordering books. I don't have a specified favorite book now because I know all of our authors are great. I don't want to singleize them, but reading has helped me. My understanding of words, prefix, suffix, root words. I mean, it's like listening to music, but in a different fashion, and my brain is soaking it. I know when I'm in dialogues now, I use different words, different phrases, and I try to do it constantly. I like to read outside when the sun raw is at its highest peak. Morning time is when I'm not at work. That's when I get it in. I'm usually at the park reading. I'm solo, quiet, probably the birds out, under nature. Well, in nature, not under nature. I barely read at the library because the library is located within a building, and it's very cold. There's no sunlight, so that throws me off. So I come out, I read. I mean, for 1 through 3 hours daily. No minimum of under 20 to 25 pages. And every chance I get, I read. I'm more into breaking down the words, the root words, getting the understanding. Where did the word come from? Is it tricky? Is it something that's harmful? Can you reverse it? Can you attach it with different meanings? I try to get deep into that because the way how you deliver a message is powerful, because they say it is not the messenger, it's the message. So delivery is accurate. And how you know delivery is accurate? Because some people like FedEx over UPS. Some people like UPS over FedEx. So it's how something comes to a person or a people defines a whole different aspect. It is met with different feelings. Like when my books are delivered quick, less than 24 hours, I love the delivery. So reading enhances your delivery. Some people talk at a faster pace, some people talk slow, some people use large words, some people use smaller words. But your selective wordplay doesn't make you smarter, doesn't make you greater than anyone. Some people love using 16-letter word. Some people rather use 7. I keep it simple because I don't like stumbling over words. Because right now this is a freestyle. I don't have nothing written down. I have my bag right here. You know, my book. I think my book is showing. Hold on, let me pick up my book. This is the book I'm reading. I don't think y'all can see it. Yeah, I'm reading now. So I don't get into the big wordplay because I don't like to stumble over words, and most listeners really don't understand when people use them giant words. But that's my next goal, to expand my wordplay. And also I learned in reading You could be reading something and don't understand it, and that's another form of not knowing how to read. I mean, you could look at the words and read a whole paragraph, but if you don't get the full understanding, like if it doesn't touch this, your mental, you really read the whole paragraph for nothing. Try not to skim through anything. Try to get the message. Like some paragraphs I read twice. Like it's like I gotta get it. Like it gotta stick. And now when I'm out in society, like I visualize this physical realm different because sometimes the words are playing in my head. You know, the new words that I learned, I highlight them, I write them down, I define them the best way I can. I do not use a digital dictionary. I use a manual book dictionary. I chose that route because I don't like looking at the light all day, this artificial light. So I'm more of a paper guy. I like to be into my paper, so that's what it has done for me. You know, it really helped me. And then sometimes you could listen to people talk, and then you probably could say, well, this person keep using this type of wordplay. You might feel like a person is a con artist, they're not too smart, but don't don't think because you have a bigger vocabulary and you know words that the person don't know that they're not on your level. Cause like I said earlier, some people choose not to use great words. Some people could choose them, but they don't. They probably want to pick your brain. Reading has taught me to ask more questions from all angles, from the side, top, bottom, and it gets me in deeper debt with any book that I'm reading. I actually came up with another quote about reading. I should be releasing that, I would say, this week. And I'm thankful that I can read because reading the book Black Labor, White Wealth, it gets in great depth and details about how it was against the law for us as the humans of planet Earth, the originals. It was against the law to read. And Dr. Claude Anderson gets into religion while we could only read the Bible. Like that's so suspect. If we could just learn that notion that we couldn't read, but they'll let us read the Bible about God and Jesus Christ and all of the fictitious stories that was forced upon in our conscience. So if you knew how to read, it was against the law, they would lock you up. And if you didn't know how to read, they took fully advantage of you. So it was a no-win situation. So even if you knew how to read, we had to keep it to ourselves. So that's why I know in ancient Kemet, when they said that our ancestors never used their vocal cords, they never removed the tonsils, they kept the roof of the mouth. That r sound, that's why they kept that. So we looked at life as symbols. We didn't have to say too much. Even in present day, you might do it and don't even know it. Like you might have a funny smell. Like you might be walking somewhere and then you smell something funny. Like you don't say, "Oh my gosh, that stink." You might just make a face expression. You might look weird. Body language is a form of talking to someone. So we went by body language, face expressions, and now we're using the vocal cords. Now everybody know the thoughts creates the words, so everybody know what you thinking through the words that you choose. I'm not saying that we was a secretive people. It was just Back then, that's how we talk to oneself and others. I think they call it telepathy. You spell it Telepathy. I'm not sure. Do not quote me on that. And it's funny that the prefix, well, it's not funny, but the prefix is tele. Now we got telephone. So in modern day time, this is not the right way we was reading or engaging. Talking through a video, cell phone, microphone. This is not the original way. So it's a must. You learn how to read. You teach your kids how to read. Spend hours with them. Talk to them, because there was a time it was they would murder us for knowing how to read. So imagine if in present day we have the gift to read. Imagine the powers that comes behind knowing how to read. And we taught the world how to read, and after teaching the world and civilizing them, they strip us from reading, something that we taught them. So keep that in mind. That's very serious. I take that with me, and that will drive me to read more. To be honest, I never liked the reading. It was one of my least. I thought reading was boring. It was just not turning me on. I'm like, what is the point? Like, I used to see big old paragraphs and get scared and don't even want to read. Just skipping lines. I'm acting like I'm reading, but I'm really not. I'm really texting. I'm on social media like I was, but now I know to turn off the social media and just to keep it focused. I appreciate it. Crystal Sun and Mfundishi Tehuti. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Do what you feel.